Okay, I'm going to open up a new tab to install our module so we can keep this CSS here. And then I'm going to open up the Asset Injector module page. We're going to /project Asset Injector. I'll scroll down and we'll go ahead and copy the tarball link here for the latest recommended version. We'll go back to extend, click install new module, paste in the URL, and click install. Now let's enable it. Here we go. Now let's jump to the Asset Injector. I'm going to use coffee. Now Asset Injector allows you to inject CSS or JavaScript. We want CSS. Let's add CSS injector. We'll call this blog entry, and we can put our code right here. To test things out, I like to put a gaudy rule in that overrides everything else. So I'm going to set a rule for the body for a border of 5 pixels solid red, and I'm going to set it to important. This means that it will apply to the border style of the body regardless of what other rules are set. What you see right here with the syntax highlighting and the alerts is a JavaScript-based editor called Ace Editor. It's a pretty nice little tool. If we hover over the alert, it gives us a warning. It's saying our use of important is problematic, which it is in the long term, but for testing it's perfect. And now under advanced options, we can set where exactly this CSS will come into play. So we're going to set the node type to blog entry. We won't set a specific theme for now. We'll leave the media at all, and pre-processed CSS we'll leave unchecked. We'll talk more about pre-processing when we get to the performance section, but the basic idea is that Drupal reduces the amount of time required to download all of the CSS for this Drupal site by compressing all of the CSS files into a single file and removing all of the white space. So it makes the file smaller, and it makes the number of files smaller as well, both of which improve the loading time of your site. If we do this, what it means is that if we have pre-processing turned on for our CSS, we won't be able to see the changes of our CSS as we make them. We'll need to clear the caches each time we want to see the new CSS applied. So we'll leave this unchecked for testing, but we'll probably want to turn it on before we go live. Let's actually add that to our list of things to do when we go live. So I'm going back to the place where we added our before going live.txt file, and I'm going to add a new item to this, and I'll save it. All right, back to the site. Let's click Save and continue editing. And let's open a blog entry in a new window. So I'm going to open up content and go to our 2029 season posted. And now we see this gaudy red border. Okay, this means our CSS is getting applied. Now let's take the rule that we just created in our initial tab and let's copy it. Go to our injector and we'll replace the border in the body. Let's go down and click Save and continue editing. This just reloads the page but saves our CSS. All right, now let's check our blog. I'm going to refresh our blog page, and it looks like our images are no longer floated. Let's check with our blog that has multiple images. I refreshed, and it looks good.